Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we bout to make a movie. Pouring up a cup, we bout to set the mood in the club, rolling up, smoking something groovy. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Got somebody that you loving well, oh well. Faking innocence and I won't tell. Little bit of ghetto and a little bit of bougie. Ain't afraid to get this in a motel. Love calling my name, love playing my games. You ain't got no shake, but am I part the plan? I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Girl, you cold-hearted. Revelations that I had, girl, you so scarlet. I be tucking down on your garments while your man back at home rolling red carpets. But I'ma send it too. Think about the pressure I'ma get to you. Ain't no lies told with me in the new. Leave me one more like a motherfucking interlude. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying.
Right, morning guys. Good morning YouTube. Good morning MFX members in the Zoom. How's everybody doing? It's fresh month, April. Welcome to April. Let's get this browser source up. Okay, we're all set. Volume should be 100%. Mods, you can just check that for me. How's the volume? Well, it should be fine. Okay, guys, how are we doing? How is everybody's Easter? I hope everybody's doing good. Morning chat, Charles, Ashton, Jordan. Morning guys, hope you're doing good. How's everybody's Easter? I am sweet of all the Easter eggs. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually had a headache because I ate so much sweet Easter eggs yesterday. But guys, let's get into this chart. It's going to be a bit of a lengthy analysis. We are at all-time highs once again on Goldilocks. So let's have a look. Let's see what we're going to be doing and let's get straight into it. As you would have noticed, we've started an hour early. That's because of the daylight savings times change, as I've mentioned last week. I'm glad to see that everybody got the memo and you guys have pulled up. Okay, so you'll see my month stream record is still with March. I'm gonna leave it there until we take our first trade of April, okay? So I'm gonna leave March's stream record there until we take that first trade of April. Get the trades taken clear. Okay, reading this monthly, there's nothing really to read, guys. I think like gold's like at one of those points where it's like literally close your eyes and buy. We are so bullish on gold. We did see some of the MFX members catch some lovely shorts yesterday on gold, so well done on that, guys. That was awesome to see. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop down straight to the weekly. Just because what I'm noticing now is, guys, we have so much bullish momentum. We are continuously making higher highs and higher lows within structure. The weekly for me has created a resistance and a support, and we've just broken that yesterday. So gold had another bull run yesterday, which is, it's nice to see that we're having the volume, guys. It's nice to see that we're coming into the months, that market cycle starting to change, and we're coming to the months where we're starting to gain that volume, which is really nice to see. Because it then gives us a position where we can take moves quicker. Looking at last week, guys, we've cleared those highs after making a high low, so we're already starting to trade to the upside quite strongly on that monthly and that weekly. So as I go to my daily right now, I've clearly seen that we've closed above the level of 2250, which is crazy to say. We're literally at a point where we are, guys, there's like history in the making. If you really think about it, you guys are part of history right now. You guys are literally part of history. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark out yesterday's high. And I'm gonna mark my current daily low. I think that from there, guys, I'm gonna get straight to the 4 hour, because for me personally, we do not need to come all the way back down here. This was just a minor pause. We don't necessarily have to come all the way back down there in order for prices to continue driving. We've closed above the level of 2250. We've come back, we've grabbed liquidity on the lower time frame, especially on the daily. We've come and created our bottom wick. So guys, I really think, like, with gold, unless we break the level of 2247, it's just buy territory. Gold right now is just buy territory. However, I want to mark out 2 areas that we need to be cautious of right now. Okay, and that's going to be on this 4 hour. The 4 hour macro liquidity zone is going to be these lows down here, as well as these highs up here. Then I'm going to find within that there's another 4 hour support, which is there right now. So already looking at the 4 hour, I need to understand what these things. Okay, there's my support level, there's my resistance level. This is that little micro area at the quarter pole, which isn't really such a big deal for me right now. The only thing I can tell you right now is that we need to understand that we are in a 4 hour range. You can clearly see we're ranging at the moment. More than likely, price is going to come from these lows and pop up to the high. Why? Because price is making higher highs and higher lows within structure. So what I'm really liking to see with gold right now is that we're popping up. We've engulfed from this liquidity area. We're starting to drive. We're trading above the level of 2250. I want to see price come tap into yesterday's high. So that's what I would like to see on gold today. However, if I engulf this previous 4 hourly candle and start trading below the level, I'm going to anticipate that price can then come down to this liquidity zone over here. So what I then want to see on that 4 hour is that this current candle goes ahead, makes its top wick and starts to flip something like that, and the candle will look something like this for the next candle to then obviously pop up and drop. But to be honest with you, if this candle is going to go and engulf that, it's more than likely going to continue further down. Okay, on that 30-minute excuse me, I just want to tweak my zones. So it's going to be there like that. Pop these over there. I'm fine with that. And I have a 30-minute resistance right here. I also do have a 30-minute support, right? Oh, I've got 2 zones. I've got 2 zones on the 30-minute. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to mark this like that. Get down to my 15-minute. Tweak that to there. Okay. So guys, this is what I'm seeing right now. Gold's in a tough area to buy. Reason why I'm saying so is when I look to the left hand side, that is the area, that's the area, that's the area, that's the area, that is the area. So even if I clear like that, it's going to be very aggressive for me to long the position at resistance. I think the easier position is going to be taking the trade in there. Okay. Over here, I will not sell. I'll more so want price to pull back and I can look for long opportunities from there. Okay. So in this case, just because the 30-minute is breaking a level does not mean I'm going to short it. For me, the shorts on gold is going to come below the support area down there. That's where I'm going to be looking for short positions. It's going to be the cleaner traffic area. And it's also going to be a point where I then see that phase 1 has then changed the direction. So which will mean I'll miss the initial move, but I'll have more confluence at that point, guys. Because I need to understand that where I'm coming from, it is an uptrend. Okay. So in a different, let's say a different case, I could look for shorts there. So let's say for example, I'm trying to run the scenario with you guys so that you guys can understand why I wouldn't do it there. Because in this case, normal day you would have an area there. The problem is with having the execution below that support, which is fine. The reason why I'm not going to do it today is because there's quarter pip right there, which means that I can literally tap into that level and start pushing up. Okay, so these are things that I need to pay attention to when price is moving right now. I'm just giving you guys the sell scenario. If we look to short off, I'll rather avoid that area. I'm rather going to use this as a buy opportunity, so longs like that. Okay, I will not short there. I'll only short if we break today's low and then I get into this LTA on the left hand side in anticipation that we're going to come down to the 4-hour liquidity zone. Okay, if we don't do that, however, and today is buy day, for me to take the buys above there, I can do, just understand that it's going to be aggressive because I've got liquidity, 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 liquidity. Okay, so that's just something I'm just like making you guys aware of. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I will pop a zone here and I will mark it as aggressive long opportunities, but to be honest with you, I don't think that's what I'm going to be grabbing this morning. So let me pop these areas out for you so you can see. So this is going to be aggressive longs for those that want to get into long positions. This is going to be my no trade range. This will be my aggressive shorts for those that want to get into short positions. It's just what I've mentioned is, guys, that quarter pip is right there. And then over here will be my safe sells, which I really like. And then up here is my safe buys, which is also what I prefer. So guys, for me today, it's going to be my trading areas is going to be here, area number 1, area number 2. These areas here are tradable, just know they are of high risk. They are high risk areas. They can pay off, obviously, just know they are of high risk. Okay, so in order for me to take a high risk position today, how much pips is these areas here? About 20. For me personally, guys, I just don't think I'll be taking high risk positions today. It's the first trade of the month. I shouldn't be doing anything different. What I do like to see is that we've got this liquidity over here. We've got that area. We've got that area. We've got that area. Price there. Ooh, this really looks good, guys. It's just that this quarter pip is going to throw my position off. So what is nice to see is that price created this as support. So let's say we go back into time like this, right? Yeah. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, so you guys can understand the images that I want. We've got the support area. Essentially, price should drive off of that, right? It didn't. It actually went and broke below that area, coming all the way down, popping back up to retest it as this resistance, right? So that's the resistance, then dropped. Came up, dropped. Came up again, but this time it actually peeped through there. But if we look at where price went to, it went to another liquidity area. So what I'm understanding is that if this is seen as a liquidity grab, price is now trading below that area. This where price is right now, 22.55. If that is seen as the current resistance, such as that, if price breaks that low, it's going to drop. Does it make sense to you guys? So that is what I'm seeing right now as a type 3. If this candle 15 slash what's time? Let's say the next 30-minute candle. So 15, let's say, closes like this now. Let's say what 40 seconds. Let's say this candle closes somewhat like this. Okay. This candle closes somewhat like this. Let me change the color so you guys can see that a bit better. let's say this candle close like that. You guys can obviously understand what I'm trying to do. The next candle pops up and closes below. Okay, I would then be okay with short positions, but I need to understand that when I take my short, that could act as a rejection area. Okay, so all these things I need to take into consideration when I am looking for these aggressive areas. So what I would really want to see is for aggressive shorts to close like this. Once it closes like that, the next candle to pop up in anticipation that we're going to break right through the liquidity zone, and our target to be quarter pip and then into the current daily low. So that would be the aggressive short ideas if anybody is looking for that sort of play this morning. Would be understanding that this was once a support level that broke that. Price then came up, popped into liquidity zone, couldn't sustain the level, closed back down. We are now seeing it as a resistance area, which I've now marked out. Price has retested that resistance area. As it can break the current support zone, we're going to take shorts in anticipation that it can run the entire way down, with obviously our key check areas being this area, quarter pip, and the current daily low. Okay, so that would be how you would get into your earlier sell opportunities. And then obviously the safer sell opportunities would be your 30-minute / 15-minute closures below this level. Whoopsie. Below that level, something like that. And then once you get that, you then obviously run it into these zones over here for something like this. Okay, that's what you'd want if it is shorting time today. Okay, then on the buy side of things, we just want price to close above this level like this. So this current candle start breaking these highs, closing above the level, and the next candle to then create us a bottom wick. And as it flips, we can get into long opportunities as a type 4 because you are going with the buyers. Price is bullish in anticipation that we can come and fill these highs over here. So then essentially you are trading. Why I want to wait for the closes, because this is acting as resistance now, right? So you want price to trade above the level, close at the support like that, and then start to drive in anticipation that you'll pop up to the next zone, because you've got zone there, zone there. You're just going to be trading this area over there. Okay, so that would then be the idea of how you get into aggressive buys. It's easier. The buys is easier today, guys. That's something we need to understand. That's why when I came on stream, I'm like, it's simple. You can close your eyes and buy, because it's easier to get in on the long opportunities than it is to get in on the short opportunities. However, both ways is obviously choppy. It's just easier to get in on the buys because it's with your immediate structure. Okay, and then obviously what I prefer is just price to start trading above this level, just because it is a cleaner LTA and we avoid all that resistance, etc, etc. I know we do have areas there, but by that time we should be able to break even for the price to then pop down and do exactly the same thing and flip as a type 4 as well. So on the buys, guys, it's type 4s. On the sells, it's type 3s. Very straightforward today. It's not the cleanest of areas. We also understand that we're at all-time highs, but these are things that we need to understand when obviously looking at our analysis today. We in uncharted territory, guys. We literally in a fresh territory. Yeah, these are things that we got to understand now. It's not as simple as how can I say, just applying any strategies. We have to look at it from the macro point of view. We have to look at it from where price has been, where we are right now, guys. This has never, we're creating history right now. You know what I mean? So these are things we need to understand when taking these trades, guys. It's something we need to pay attention to in every single confluence that we can when getting in on this, because just like any other position, we need to understand what can happen in the opposite direction. So I feel like really where market is right now, paying attention to your market structure as well as your candlestick anatomy is super important. But yeah, guys, that's me on gold this morning. It is relatively straightforward. However, there's a lot of, how can I say, criteria that needs to be met before I execute on this. yeah, we're not just gonna come to the chart and just press buy or sell because we feel like doing it, or because it's a new month, or we haven't taken trades since Thursday. Well, I haven't taken a trade since Thursday. So yeah, you just gotta apply the same understanding, the same discipline, the same routine, the same strategy, the same psychology that you would on any different trade. Pop some W's in the chat if you guys are with me and you understand what's happening so far this morning. Before I do tap into gold, we do have London open in the next 10 minutes. As you guys all understand that we now have the shift of daylight savings time. It's now an hour early for us in South Africa. Well, it should be an hour early for everywhere around the world. Alright, GJ. Let's have a look at GJ. GJ is very easy because we have historical data previously that can tell us where price is going to go, or where it's more than likely going to press from. With gold, it's a different one, guys, because you're literally trading new areas, man. So with gold, you need to pay even more attention to what the candles are doing, even more attention to what the structure is doing, just because it's new territory. Now, there's been times like this, well, many times in my career where we've traded all-time highs. Used to do everything the same, but the advice I can give any new trader is, in this case, where you are at all-time highs on gold, you have to pay attention to your market structure. You have to pay attention to your candlestick anatomy even more than you normally would, because you don't have like GJ now. Okay, what's happening on the left? Okay, I have that on the left. This could happen, that could happen. You don't have that. You don't have that. Okay. GBP JPY for the month, we have closed bullish, creating higher highs and higher lows within structure, which is nice to see, because I'm just simply going to mark out my current high, because obviously it's quite simple with GJ, right? We just want price to continue bullish. Has this monthly retested this area though? Not really. Not really. Weekly, what's happening in the weekly? The weekly is actually consolidating, if you guys look at it. We are not breaking those highs. For the past 3 weeks, we couldn't break those highs. Now, all of a sudden, today opens up, hits this resistance, now breaking last week's low. That's very interesting. That is very interesting for me. I think the only thing really keeping it up right now is that quarter pip 190. Because if you look at it, guys, this is a range right now. This is a range. Yeah, I see that. There's my highs. So here's my highs, here's my lows. What's more than likely going to happen? It's going to come here, right? It's more than likely going to happen. So on GJ, I think we're going to short off. I see the sells, boys. There's my resistance, there's my resistance. We'll take that as price grab liquidity. Here's my support, here's my support. Okay. If we start trading below the level of 190, guys, I'm going to be very sure that we're going to come down to this area. Reason being, if we look at the daily, let me clear this all out. If you look at the daily, that big zone that we have on the weekly is micro zones on the daily. So there you have a zone, right? There you have another zone, which means that price can still reject 190 and come up to the next zone's area, which is that area, which is possibly going to be, can I grab it? Yes, that area. Okay, so from these lows to the highs, or it's going to be break of that structure from these highs to that lows. I really like it. I love it because it's simple. All we can do is price action plays. I really like it. Okay, let's get these daily zones out. It should be the same as the 4 though, right? I want to pop in these as daily zones because for me, it's more than likely going to be the same as that 4 hour. I'll just tweak it on the 4 hour. This area is also very important where we are right now, 190. Did that make sense to you guys? that how I broke down the weekly and the daily regarding the zones that I can play in. Let me do it again. Weekly, overall zone. Then within that daily, there's two zones. Zone 1, Zone 2. Zone 1, Zone 2. Okay, we can transition into Zone 1. Okay, is that making sense, you guys? I really hope it is. Because G is going to be easy. G is going to be very easy to play today. Take that, pop that there. Take that, pop that there. And then, for me to do that sort of play on GJ, I need to start trading below here. Okay. GJ actually is really good, guys. I know it is choppy areas, but regarding what price action is doing, it's actually looking really, really nice. So let me just get these 4-hour zones set for you guys, and then you can take it from there. Okay, let's look to the left again. Zone 1. Zone 2. This is Zone 1, right? What's happening in between that? We've got a resistance area that's being tested. Okay? We've got a support area that's now being tested. Okay? However, within that, you have then a 4-hour level. Price broke. Price is retesting for possible break of structure. Okay? If it doesn't do that, however, and it rejects this quarter pip zone, let me clear this. So if it doesn't do that, and it rejects this quarter pip zone, starts to trade back above, we can long the position. Why? Because if I go back to my daily, what is this? This is the next high, man. This is the next zone, right? So the zone on the daily is that, right? So if it's going to reject this area, where's the support going to go? To the resistance, right? Where's the demand going to go? To the supply, right? So that's how we're going to play the buys today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to buy it off of just understanding what zone we are in, where we are ranging, where we are trading. I'm going to mark in my current daily high, because this is where my long opportunities is going to come if I take it. Okay? So what I simply want to see is I want to see this 4 hours start trading above that level. Once it starts trading above that level, I will then look for long positions. Like this. Now looking at the time, this could be one 4-hour candle. But on my 30-minute, it could be something like this, where I have price starting to close above. Okay. You see that wick over there? My entry has to be above that. So I have price closing above, next candle to pop down, and as it flips, I can then get into long positions. I will only get into long positions above the current daily high, which is very important to understand why I'm doing that, because that wick can be seen as a resistance area. Because on the contrary, this is going to short down. This would have then been a liquidity grab for price. Okay, this is how I'm going to get in on long positions. Can you guys see that? Close back above. We identify this as liquidity grab of the QP. On the daily and the 4-hour, we understand that we're trading in zone 2, and then we look for long opportunities back to essentially these highs up here, guys. Obviously, there's going to be targets on the way, but that's essentially where you want to see price come to, is these highs up here. Okay, it seems to me like it's a relatively large area. Yeah, it's about a 90 pip area, boys. So that is how I'll get in on the long positions. I like it. On GG today, guys, obviously I'm a bit more for the sells today. However, I have a 2v2 bias. I can see positions happening either or. Which candle? Which candle I want to use as a wick fill? This, the left. I don't want to do that because I need to see price closing above, and it's also not big enough for me. By the time I get in, that 14 pips will maybe be half that. So I won't use it as a wick fill per se. I'll rather use it as an idea that I'll trade above that. Because I must remember, on the 30-minute there's a zone now also. See that? So if I pull that there, I guess it can work, but yeah, I think I'd much rather wait for price to close above it. I'd definitely wait for price to rather close above that zone. And then on the contrary, guys, if you obviously sell down, I won't take shorts unless I break that support, because if I look at the 4 hour, this is my 4 hour low, which means that we're strongly bullish on the 4 hour until I break that area, because that's when market structure will then change the sentiment. So price can literally come down, tap into that, and then start driving. I'll more so rather use these areas as possible long opportunities. So for me, I do not see any position until we get there or there. Trading in here is risky business, boys. So I will mark out the areas for you like this now. See, I'm not going to put this as a no trade range, because you can possibly get price tapping in and coming back up. So I won't put it as a no trade range yet. I will use this micro 4 hour zone. Not even really micro, I'll just use that 4 hour range to get in on possible long opportunities. So I won't deem that as a no trade zone, but I won't trade in that zone yet. Over here is going to be my safe buy opportunities. How does that daily look at that point? Yeah, no, 100% safe. We'll be trading from this range as well to that highs. Very straightforward, actually. I really like GJ today. GJ is a very nice setup. It's actually cleaner than gold, because our areas is more immediate. So over here is going to be safe long opportunities for me. And then down here is going to be safe shorts. With the shorts, guys, you pretty much just want to see price start to trade below. It's very simple. Trade below the level like this. Pop up and drive. Okay. You have another micro range over here. There. So look, when we're getting in on the position, we're going to be taking from that previous resistance to that support. So I like that as well. Yeah, I like it. So for me, guys, quite simple today. Both areas is safe. It's just which area comes out first, and also which that when the setup happens, is the setup valid regarding my candle closures, regarding where price is, etc, etc. So it's gonna be a waiting game on both pairs. Did gold do anything different since I looked at it? No, recently. We got London open there. You didn't really get price close above that level per se. However, the breakout longs do look quite nice, guys, because if this candle can close bearish, so what you want to see is this candle to close bearish. If it closes bullish, it's not going to work. But if it closes bearish, next candle to then do something like that and break those highs, I would then anticipate that price is just going to drive. Look, it can do it down, can do it now. It's just that the problem with this candle right now is it's at this resistance area. You see that? So it could sink. Is that sinking? Yeah, so it could sink like it is now. So in order for me to look for an early opportunity, you need to see some sort of bearish close and the next candle to start engulfing it. Then it will be fine for long opportunities. But as of now, it's not. I also think if price is going to start trading below here, it's going to start off with that idea that we've tapped into liquidity over there. We're now trading below the resistance. Guys, we've taken this trade so many times actually. It's a very straightforward trade. We've taken it so many times. So yeah, guys, any questions, let me know. But that's my analysis on both pairs. You guys know what I want to do. You guys have seen the scenarios that I've given to you, and now you'll witness me take the position, possibly within the stream. We're more than likely going to get a trade today, so just being patient and waiting for that to actually come through. But yeah, guys, any questions, let me know. That will be my analysis for this morning. Friendly Puma Gang, what's up, my brother? Hope you're doing good. Okay, seems like everybody is on board with me. MFX members are all good in the Zoom. Perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Just a quick plug, can we run up those likes on the stream? If you have enjoyed that analysis and you understand, please do drop a like on the stream. And also, if you aren't a sub on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching. We aren't a sub yet. We would highly appreciate that. I do like the idea of this candle also. I really like it. It's just this quarter pip. I really like the idea of that being the resistance. Price breaks out, grabs liquidity. This price tests it. This candle possibly engulfs something like this. Closes below the level. Let's see. Something like that. And the next candle just pops up and flips. The risk you'll then take is understanding that this could be your point where you lose the position because of that rejection area and the quarter pip. So it is an aggressive position, but the actual setup makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Once again, resistance, liquidity grab, test as resistance again. You anticipate price to come down to this area here. Eventually out down there. But we won't obviously target so low. I mean, if we can just get to 22.46, let's say 22.48, I think that'll be great. I really like both base setups today. It's just their areas aren't that clean, but obviously this is more conditions we have to deal with at the moment, and I think we've been doing very, very good with that. Seeing our results of last month, 15 wins, 2 break-evens, 3 losses. I think we're doing very well. And 87% win rate for the month of March. That's tops, boys. Tops. Like I said, as soon as we take our first trade for April, I'll clear that out, and then we'll start fresh again. Stream record sitting at 25 wins, 6 losses, 2 break-even. So even though the markets have been choppy, guys, we've been getting our moves, eh? Applying our strategy, we've been getting them. Let's drop shit to the mom grand. Yeah. Let's get it, boys. Guys, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom quickly. I think everybody knows what we're doing, right? It's relatively straightforward on both pairs. So here's the patience card. We're gonna apply the patience card. And wait, I'll be back shortly. You guys are quiet in the chat today. You guys are alive. You're surviving after Easter weekend. Are you sick from all the hard cross buns or what? How's this 4 hour looking as well? See, if say for example we take the long opportunity, we'll use the 4 hour as a confluence as well. I can't really do it on the sell side of things, but regarding the buys, I can use the 4 hours confluence, understanding that we can then use that as a liquidity grab on the left hand side. Not a liquidity grab, a wick fill. Yeah, not a liquidity grab, but a wick fill. No stress, George. Still hunting for Easter eggs. Some pickup on GJ here. Price driving. Just remember, like I said, guys, for me to get a trade on this, I need closures above and executions above today's high. It's the only way I can get into long opportunities on GJ. Just because it's going up doesn't mean it's gonna go up. On the news front, there's not really anything. Yeah, it's not really much. This week as well. Like I know we have NFP on Friday, but besides that, there's nothing really big happening this week that we need to be aware of. Yeah, now we chill for the week. This is how we're gonna flip. This hourly might flip here. Price to start trading above here, boys. I think that will be quite pretty cool, man. Hourly flip. You're gonna get a 15 close in the next minute. Yeah, 15 close in the next minute. Okay, if this is the play and this is what happens, you get this 15 close, like something like that. Okay. Next candle wick. So that 15 will look like that. Next candle to pop down, and as it flips, I can look for long opportunities. I can just understand that it is aggressive on the left hand side because we take it as it breaks into that sort of range. However, we'll use the 4 hour as a confluence to understand that the 4 hour will then be a grab of why do I keep saying grab liquidity, but a wick fill. If that is the case and the sell idea doesn't pull through. Sell idea, resistance, liquidity, resistance again to drop. Okay? But if it doesn't close outside, you can't take it. If it didn't close outside, you can't take it. So, gotta wait. Gotta wait, you guys. I've also had to add in, as you guys will see, we've had to add in more QPs because of this whole drive. I'll add just a couple more, just in case this is not the end. The price just continues driving. $23.50. Cheers. It's crazy to think we're all the way here. Okay, gonna have to wait for 9:30. See what's going on. Seems like this resistance is holding quite nicely. Got your 5-minute consolidation area now. Say for example, you take longs, how big would that stop have to be? Wouldn't really cover that whole area. How are we looking? 5 minutes. I want to see, is this 30 minute going to start engulfing now? Because if it is, we're closer below this level. What's that? Yeah, but on all of them, yeah, you have to wait for 12:30 now. Because you need that 15 close also. However, the thing is that you need to understand is that this is also its own consolidation on the 5. Let's say 15 and 5. I just like the type 3 idea a lot. I mean, the buys is cool, it can happen, but the type 3 idea for me to come back down, it's... I really like it. It's in your aggressive area, but I mean, if you have to take aggressive positions, this would be what I would want to see. But we have to wait for that confluences, man. Current open. So if this 30 once again can close like that, this is how I'll be looking for shorts. Boom, boom, drop. And then what you're doing? Trading consolidation. Or trading the range. Highs to lows. Yeah. Guess I've gotta wait. How much? 2.5. If we can get some sort of bullish 5, next one bearish. I've got some sort of area that I can also use as a stop. Setup will be like this. That'll be the setup if it's short time. That's the one. Andrew, I don't know if you're watching the live stream, but I'll respond to those voice notes as soon as we are done here. Okay, there's that 5 bullish that I wanted. Now you want price to start closing below. If it's going to short off, you want price to start closing below on this 5. Because you have another area of, I won't say management, but you have a point where you can say that I've got a 5-minute micro resistance, which will help you a lot. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get that close on this 30. So you're just stuck in the range still, boys. Okay, that's a 15/30 close, still stuck in the range. No direction yet, my guys. No direction yet. TJ also just in that liquidity right now, so look on gold is that this for gold is a major liquidity area, boy, so that is understandable with the delay. I just like know with these type 3 setups, normally when they pop up like this and they do something like that, it should move quite soon after that, because this is just seen as your grab of liquidity for price to retest and drop. So with a stall like this, the chances of closing above gets higher, because obviously once price grabs liquidity, how can I say, it should move quicker, right? Watching every day, give up better pressure. For sure, bro. That's what you gotta have patience, man. Just sitting on your hands. But that's all just based on like knowing your strategy. Knowing your strategy and having that routine and discipline. Sorry. When you know your strategy, having the routine and discipline comes with that, because you know what you're waiting for. Which obviously leads to quiet times and you just waiting in front of the charts. Obviously when you alone, you can like keep yourself busy or play some music, whatever. But I personally, I just like to dedicate time to the charts. So I won't be doing like a lot of things at once. Like I know, like obviously now daylight savings time, we have the transition, so now it's 8:30 to like 11:30, 12 at max. I don't even think 12. I think like 8:30 till 11:30 latest. We dedicate the time to the charts. I'm not doing anything else in that time. We day live, baby. Time to day chop them markets. Don't know what day means, but yeah. If we can get some volume, we can chop it up. Joe past one client now. She has crashed his Ferrari. Damn, that's what happens when you have too much Easter eggs. But guys, if you aren't sub to the channel, let's get those subs up. Road to 300. Road to 500. At 500, giveaway time. Last month we did about 200 subs last month. So yeah boys, if we aren't sub to the channel, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, please do go and drop a like on the stream, yeah. See, Jordan has a new name for you to smoke. If the sell ideas play out, I'm really gonna like that. The sell is just textbook on gold at the moment. We need to obviously get out of the zone, but regarding the actual position, I really like it. There's just obviously two factors that can throw us off for take the L, which is normal. Will be this level here and that level. There's two levels. But I think at that point you've got 10 already. Surely. Can this 15 also be what will be the 15? Yeah, it'll only be the 15. So let's see this 15 can get out of the zone. Then when it can, I'll pretty much just open still. Danny Raj FX, good morning, brother. Hope you are doing good. Can gold get out to the range? Gold insights. Just rewind the stream to the beginning. I did a pretty lengthy breakdown on both pairs, my GJ and gold. I would say you do have time to watch that whole section now because you're not really seeing volume right now. So you have time to watch it. Just rewind to the beginning of the stream. Keep testing this resistance. 5 minutes, guys. I'll be back shortly. I don't remove this mini feed. I blew on my front as well, but I swear it was a tactical move. How did that happen? Confession time, how did that happen? What did you do? Andrew Neil, what's up, my man? Nice setup, yeah, just gotta be patient now to wait for it. Gotta be patient. Okay, 15 closure, still within the range. Bullish closure, however, yeah, no, still within the range, guys. Still within the range, still within the consolidation. Does seem like it's ready to rock and roll to the upside. But for me personally, boys, because of this reason, let me explain it to you. These areas that we've been testing over here with price grabbing liquidity over there, this for me is a type 3 setup if I break my lows, right? So because I have that in mind, I 100% need to see a closure above the level before I can long the position. Reason being, for me, this is how my type 3 setups begin. Is fake outs, is grabbing of liquidity, and then once it starts gauging upon momentum in my set direction, then I get involved. So for price just to pop up and start breaking and driving right now to the upside, I won't take that. For an long position, I'm gonna have to see price close outside the range, and then I can get involved. 15 or 30 minute candle. But because what I'm seeing on this type 3 setup is so on point, I feel like me just taking the blitz move on the opposite side will definitely be breaking my my plan. So we have to still wait, unfortunately, but fortunately at the same time, because it saves you from unnecessary losses. Let's see. I have 2 fund accounts, so trying to... Can I get water first? Okay, there's that break to the upside. Remember, according to my strategy, I can't just take the buy. Type 1s do not come from consolidation. Type 4s, 3s... Yeah, type 4s and 3s come from consolidation. Type 1s and 2s come from continuation with momentum. Okay, so type 1, even though it's breakout, type 1 doesn't apply for me. So if it just decides to blitz up, it's totally fine. I have another sell buy. Why did I say safe sells? Yeah, nobody corrected me. My bad, boys. I do have safe buys up there. That tells you no one's paying attention here because it says short. I have 2 fund accounts, so trying to manage both was affecting my discipline, was creating overtrading and just breaking my overall trading rules, so I had to boot it so I could dial in focus. For sure. Yeah, no, it's not the easiest trading 2 accounts at once. I'm not sure what the funded, but I know like on personal capital you can link your accounts, so it will simultaneously take one trade. Say for example you're trading on your $10,000 account, it'll simultaneously take it on your $100,000 account, whatever. You can have it set up like that with brokers that use copy trade. Because I know, like, personally, actually executing on 2 different devices or whatever the case may be, it's not always the easiest. I know I don't do that anymore. It was a lot. Well, especially for me, because I run a lot of things. I mean, I'm running the MFX Zoom, the YouTube stream, then still trading my personal account, so I knew it was just a lot for my brain to do so. One account, unless you may be doing it like you have a day trading account and then you have an account that is based more upon a swing perspective, so you'd have an account that maybe holds the trades longer, etc. Then I guess that would be fine. But 2 day trading accounts doesn't suit my personality, so I can agree with you. That's at 13 golfing now, starting to break these highs. Yeah, like I said, boys, I just couldn't take it because of the reasons I just gave. I mean, this thing can run 500 pips. I won't feel anything because I have to stick to my strategy every day. So rules are 1 to 2 trades a day, but because I have 2 accounts, I apply that to each account. So I'm actually doing 2 to 4 trades a day. Yeah, no, 100%. Look, I can see why it didn't pan out, Lacquer. Because essentially, you're actually doing 2 to 4 trades a day, right? And our rules is 1 to 2 trades a day, and if you win one, you're done. One and done. Which means that even though you won't be exposing that said account more than twice, how can I say? What's the clarity on your mind, like, when you take the next positions? Like, how often are you gonna find 4 trades a day? Not that often, right? Like, well, you can take 4 trades a day, but how often is it according to your setup? It's not that often. So unless you like trading both the accounts at the same time, I don't think it would be viable to take 2 different trades on 2 different accounts in the same day. That's just my opinion. Okay, at the moment, gold is pretty much gone. So for me to get involved, guys, it's going to be up here. Unless you get some sort of pullback on that 5 minute holding support and then breaking highs again. Yeah, I don't see myself taking gold longs at the moment. Where prices now is also in major liquidity there, so let's see how it reacts off of this level. As you can see where this cursor is, it's tested there multiple times. Exactly, but then sometimes I was taking the same trade on each account, and if it loses, then I actually, yeah. So for sure, my man. Look, well, the best part is that you're taking accountability for your trades. Like, you're taking accountability for what's actually going on, and it can only get better. And I think that it's also very important to go through these stages as a trader, because that's how you filter out what you should and shouldn't do. Like, the way I trade and my discipline and my psychology and the strategy, actually, it wasn't taught to me. It's through trial and error on my own. And then as time goes on, you realize that this is what works, this is what doesn't work. And that's why I can always comment when people say a lot of things, because I've done everything. Done it all. So this area that I mentioned is where price is starting to recheck now. I'm very curious to see how this 30 is going to close. But for me personally, guys, I'm more than likely going to wait for this level here. I don't want to buy in the last third. Remember, I taught you guys thirds. I'm sure that the viewers that are here, or probably most of you guys, are consistent viewers. So you'll notice what I taught you guys in the first week of streaming on YouTube. I mentioned the thirds that I use. Is it? Yeah, thirds. And we're in the last third right now. So I don't want to buy there, because that means I'm buying right at resistance, right? What's the chance of it pushing through? Rather wait for it to clear that zone, retest, and then start to drive. because then you have market structure on your side. Get out of here. Don't even tell me I was muted this whole time. No ways, boys. Zoom, you can hear me, right? Zoom can hear me. You can hear me, right? I think it's just YouTube shit, boys. I had myself on mute on YouTube because I was replying to voice notes. Fuck me, my bad. My bad. But if you were here for the stream in the morning, well, in the beginning you would have seen how I would have taken it. So it's like it's really not rocket science. But my bad on that one, guys. But we're all running right now. I did secure parcels at TP1 and I did go to break even. I've got running. Now we've got some big bands running right now. No wonder nobody was putting W's in the chat when I was like, guys, W's in the chat. Who caught that though? Did you guys catch that with me? What is TP2? I can't see it there. Good, TP2 is 22.59. Was on my chart, but doing the... Well done, brother. Well done, man. Well done. Oh, yes, man. Full TP is about to get hit, guys, for 27 pips. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, I've never seen someone give such a fire signal and then the chat is dead. Boys, that was insane. Drop a like if you got that whole move. 27 pips in the bag. Killed it. Killed it. Oh my days. Well done. Well done. 25. Well done, man. Well done, boy. You see what patience does, boy. You see what patience does. You see what patience does. Apologies that my mic was muted on YouTube. I was responding to a voice note of the business, so my apologies, but I explained everything to you guys. Literally explained it. I did also drop my entry, I dropped my stop loss, I dropped everything. Well done to those that caught it, and for those that didn't catch it, I hope you've learned. That's the main thing. My bad, brother. Hold the trade? I don't know. That's your trade. I just tell you guys what I'm going to do. I'm out of the trade at 27 pips. I got 27, man. I'm styling. I got partials at 10 and I got the rest at 27 pips. I'm styling, bro. I just made... Never mind, let me not say. MFX chat, check here. I'll share it with my MFX members. That was beautiful. Stunner, man. Trade's taken. It's popped it up. 27 bands. Bands to make a dance. So yeah, to all in it. I'll say your name, but I'm out of the position at 27. Guys, how you manage your trade, that's totally up to you. What you do with the position, that's totally up to you. I'm not here to manage anybody's accounts. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'll show you what I do. What you make of that, that's up to you. Now we killed it this morning. Absolutely killed it this morning. So let me edit this quickly. Trades, total stream trades. That's our 26th win. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're on a win streak at the moment. And I'm gonna clear all of this now. So that's our first trade of the month for April. That's our first trade of the month for April. Let's see how this month goes, right? Let's journal that quickly, guys. Journal. That was a quick trade as well. That was a really, really quick trade. It's the first of the month. Was gold, right? Gold, London session. Buys. What time was it? A 2-minute trade. Gee whiz. Not even. So taken at 11:02. Trade closed at 11:04. 2 minute hit wonder. 27 pips in 2 minutes. That's crazy, guys. 27 bags. Won that. That was a type 4 based off of my 15. So in there. Too smoke. You know, I was gonna be sad about that because that was muted. I won't be able to clip that. Fuck. Just want to do this to my journal. Just make this a color so I can see where every month started. Okay. Alrighty. Mark Pillay, bro. I swear, I was actually thinking about you this morning. I was wondering where you were. Hope you're being good, brother. MFX members, you want some motivation? I'll send it to you. This is how much I made in today's trade. Don't get a heart attack. Okay, I'll post it to the MFX group. But GG on that, guys. Whoever got that trade, well done. If you don't understand how I got it, just rewind the stream. And you'll see it. This is a very nice trade. What has gold GJ been doing? GJ, the break of this low is just shorted down. Possible. Possible. Just do what the gurus do and just record, but using the replay function. Oh my gosh. Nah, no. The gurus will eventually die off. With us that's live trading in front of people, we're showing the world how it's supposed to be done, right? So the gurus that's scamming people, their time is running up. It's unprotected for long to China. I'm at 25 pips of knowledge. That's the most important thing. Knowledge is everything. Because I promise you, this moves that's happening, there's nothing different compared to it 3 years ago, compared to 3 years coming. So all you have to do is equip yourself with the knowledge. There was something I mentioned with market cycle at the beginning of the year, that this year it feels like it's almost like, because of the volume and the Bitcoin halving and all these things happening, it almost feels like it's 2017/2018 again, except this time I'm more equipped with knowledge, and I'm sure a lot of people are as well. 2017 I wasn't equipped because it was my first year trading, so I wasn't equipped. I was still learning. Now it's pretty much that same thing, just now you've got the knowledge, now you know what you're doing, now you got a strategy, now you're disciplined, you got all of those things, right? So what's the difference really? What's the key fact you can take away from that? You just have to equip yourself with the knowledge. Once you have the knowledge, I guess I wouldn't really say you have the power, but you've set yourself up. I'm rich? Nah, I'm not, brother. Nah, I'm not, Jordan. JPY, very curious. Do you catch it, my brother? Because I know you always catching these gold moves. 6 love. Ooh. YouTube, I'm telling you, I've got some killers in my group, man. Well done, JPY. Whoa! Love it. Well done. Guys, I'm gonna slip away for a minute quickly. I'll be back shortly. But any questions, do let me know. Drop in the stream. Damn, you missed it. Where were you? Puma Gang, where were you, bro? Where were you? I'll be back shortly. Busted my knee, man. Okay, boys, I'm pretty much done for the day. Doesn't seem like we have any questions. Da 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 da. Let me fix members, are we good? What's up, 2 pips? For sure. Okay, guys, I'm pretty much done for the day. Just want to check GJ, the break of this area, guys, I think should be good for some shorting positions. But honestly, if you got that 27 pips, you're done, man. Like, you've done what you need to do. If you see yesterday's post on the MFX page and you see the write-up, go read it again. You have 2 duties as a trader: managing your capital that's at risk and taking the money. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna jump onto a quick little Wordle, free our brain. And guys, this is what trading is. You dedicate X amount of hours to the chart. You do not need to sit in front of the PC the whole day. You're exposing yourself to capital risk, and also your psychology and your mental state is something you guys need to look after. I'm telling you that now because I've been through the shibi shabbats. I've been through it. So this is why I preach mental state psychology so much. It's not because I feel like I'm some sort of psychologist or something. It's just because I've experienced things that you will experience in your trading career that will make you understand that this is a mental and psychological game. So that needs to be on point all the time. If your brain and your mental state and your emotions aren't in alignment, you can forget about the trades. That's what I always speak about the whole time. Because I always get questions asking, why do you always speak about that? Bro, it's because it is what it is. This is how it goes. It's not about producing buy or sell. It's not about the analysis even. Because you can have all of that things, but if your mental state isn't in check. Now, how do you keep your mental state in check? It's simple things that you do throughout the day. Simple as this also. How long do you spend on the chart? If you're spending the whole day on the chart, there's already your first fault. Which means that it's one of two things. Either number one, you're greedy, which can be a big part of it. Number one, you're greedy because I was greedy at a point. So number one, you're either greedy. Number two, you're over leveraging. Number three, you are over risking. And number four, you are chasing something that is more than just monetary value to you. So eliminate that. Okay? So focus on the time spent on the chart, because if you understand how long I spent on the chart, I got to the chart at 8:30 with you guys. However, I've been on the chart since 8 o'clock. Okay, 8 o'clock I jumped on, did a quick little pre-analysis, and then did the full analysis with you guys. Okay, so let's say my proper time on the chart is from 8:30. We now clocked almost 10:30. That's 2 hours on the chart. Of that 2 hours on the chart, 1 hour 58 minutes was waiting for the setup. The trade was 2 minutes. And this is something to understand. This is what trading is. Most of the time is being patient and being disciplined to wait for the setup. It's not actually being in the trade. So that waiting for the setup, that patience, that can also make and break you as a trader. Because you might be impatient, you might just take the move because you see, okay, it's going up, let me buy. But you're breaking strategy there. No matter you won, no matter you've won, no matter if you've lost. You're breaking strategy. Right? You need to focus on what makes you profit in the long run, and that's obviously what your strategy will be. Okay? Then when you take that set position and it is actually according to your strategy, then you can say, okay, this is what I've done, and this is how long I've waited for it. It's totally fine. If you don't get a trade within your trading hours, it's fine. If you take 2 losses in your trading hours, it's fine. If you take 1 win in your trading hours, it's fine. You guys see what I'm getting at? The amount of time that you put in to actually get this quick move that pays you X amount is much longer than actually being in the position. And this is something you need to understand. So why then be in front of the charts the whole day? Dedicate certain hours to the charts. That's that, because at the end of the day you want to live your life. So now I'm done. 10:30 I'm done. I'm just gonna do a wordle with you guys. 10:30 I'm done. I'm gonna do whatever I want for the rest of the day. If I want to eat biscuits for the rest of the day, I'm gonna chow biscuits. If I want to go to gym, if I want to go for a run, if I want to do whatever, if I want to go swim, whatever, you can do it. Just examples. I'm not gonna go run and I'm not gonna go swim. But yeah, boys, that's today's trade. 27 pips in the bag. Simple, straightforward. If you didn't understand, or if you want to just go through it again, do yourself a favor, just watch the video again. You'll see my breakdown of the trade. The breakdown is there, and you'll see how I then got involved. Okay? Now I know for me actually executing, unfortunately the mic was on mute for YouTube. However, it was on point for the MFX members. So everybody in the MFX Zoom heard that. Okay? Yeah, unfortunately, I muted on YouTube because I was on a voice note quickly. I just want to do this quickly, guys. Can we go and run up those likes? Should have done that while I was in the trade, right? If you aren't sub to the channel, but please do drop a like if you enjoyed what you saw. We have this beautiful thing where for some reason, I find it so amazing. Literally, as soon as I take the position, my views double. I don't know how. I don't know where, how, and why, but it's crazy. Just tomorrow, watch that. Watch the views watch the views before the trade, watch the views during the trade. It's crazy how everybody just knows I'm taking a trade. There they come. It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. But guys, GG on that one. Let's do a wordle. Charles, you can help me from the get-go because I feel like my brain is a bit dead, I'm not gonna lie. So we are going to need some assistance on this one today from the get-go. Good. YouTube, are you ready for the wordle? I know, bro, that's a big adjustment I had to do this morning. Was like pulling my head right and say, yo dude, we're back on the charts today, it's not long weekend, get back to it. But I feel like we did a good job, right? I think we did a good job today, guys. First word? I can't even think of first word to put. Ocean. Ocean's gonna be my first word. Oh man, that was a terrible one. Trade. No, it can't be trade. Someone give me another word with the E? Any 5-letter word with the E? Can anybody give me one? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, my brain is on holiday. My brain's on holiday, boys. This worked a while back, so let's try it again. Edges, so we know the E's in the right place. What word would that be? Wait, let me get my journal out, because if I can write it down, I'm sure it's going to help my brain. Okay, that goes there. What do we got, boys? Edges can't be that. Any takers? Everybody's brains is left the building. Cells. Oh, can't have a L. Can't have a L there. Beefs. Beers. Man's got a word or something. Nah, I write it out in my journal so I can like do it like this. It's easier for me to visualize the words before, you know. Begin. B-E-G-I, no. B-E-G, began, no. I don't know, boys. Sears. S-E-E-R-S. Sears. Just, I swear, if he had gotten that word, that would have been something else. S-E, right? So it's S-E, R is somewhere. R is somewhere. S-E-R is serve. Serve? Oh, it can't be a V. Serum. 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 Oh my gosh. Guys, I think Charles needs a prize. I think Charles needs a prize. You know what I'm gonna start? Actually, wait. Tomorrow I have a great idea. So everybody pull up to the stream tomorrow for the Wordle as well. I'm gonna do a giveaway for the Wordle tomorrow. That's a great idea. It's a great idea. Tomorrow's Wordle is gonna be a giveaway. 19 people heard that. tomorrow's Wordle is going to be a giveaway. Pull up. Obviously, you have to watch the whole stream. So this is what I'm going to do. Tomorrow's Wordle is going to be a giveaway. Okay? To qualify for the giveaway, you need to be in the stream the entire duration of the stream. And you obviously have to get the winning word. So let's say there's a guy named Jacob. If Jacob is in the stream, you watch it from the beginning, and then he wins with his word, he gets the giveaway prize. I'll tell you what the giveaway prize is tomorrow. So you have to pull up tomorrow. Okay? Guys, we have had... Oh, I actually closed it. We've had a great day. We've killed the charts. 27 pips on gold. Caught live in front of your eyes. Thank you so much for joining. God bless. And I'll see everybody tomorrow morning, 8:30, as it will now be. Have a lovely afternoon. Well, morning still morning. Cheers, boys. I'm out. MFX, guys. I'll see you tomorrow as well. Okay. God bless you.